Alright, welcome back, guys. We're here in this world. I don't know anymore, guys. I don't know.
We are in the keep of
Wait,
cable.
this is a platformer. I thought we were safe from elevator levels.
Oh. I mean, I guess not.
Oddly enough, it's an auto-scroll level where you go up to down.
Doesn't this level have, like, those crumblings in the barrels, except they knock lives out of you?
It may not be this level, but I know, like, future levels, yes.
I hate that enemy idea so much. It doesn't kill you, it just takes away your lives.
Yes. It's terrifying. Well, they just take away your balloons, that's all.
Yeah, your lives.
But that's kind of weird to think.
I like how the porcupine's walking plays for, like...
You know, you said balloons, and we were talking about Spider-Man 2 earlier. I just thought of the balloon kids in that game, because, like, there's, like, these little side missions you can do, and these kids will lose their balloons. You'll just hear, oh no, my balloon! You can go catch it for them.
Okay, for some reason, this goes to show how obsessed I am with Sonic. When you're beginning to describe that, I immediately thought of a Sonic Adventure mission where you get kids' balloon, and... Why do I think of Sonic this much? I'm not even
kidding. It's a legitimate side mission in the game, though.
Yeah, I know.
Literally catch all
I must be on a completely different wavelength. I thought of Diddy Kong Racing, where you collect balloons to open the doors.
You see, that's more relevant at least, because Diddy Kong, rare,
right.
Whatever. But like, no, I thought of Sonic for some reason.
And you thought of Spider-Man, so
diverse.
Wow, that doesn't show the 3 different spectrums.
Right.
I relate Sonic to everything.
I was gonna say, it could be, like, I don't even know, it could be Colonel Sanders, and we'd find a way to relate it.
Well, I unfortunately haven't seen every KFC commercial. I should change that. I don't even like
good luck with
KFC.
that. Okay.
I don't even like KFC.
Man.
I guess that'll be more relevant for the...
You know, we keep on bringing up the Colonel Sanders playthrough, but I don't even think that's gonna be...
it's coming, we swear.
I don't even think that's gonna be up by the time this video's up.
Also, slow down. Holy crap.
Ooh,
No,
yeah.
It's Matrix. Don't worry, Dylan.
Yeah, so don't worry, audience. We will have the glorious Colonel Sanders playthrough.
Recording that is just kind of hard, but we have the first 3 parts done.
Yep, out of probably 5, so... If it's 6, then I'm sorry I lied.
How could you? Jacob's canceled.
Who's canceled?
I'm gonna start a hashtag on Twitter that's somehow gonna take off, and the K-pop fans are gonna...
You're gonna start cancel culture against me?
Wait, specifically K-pop fans.
Oh yeah, you don't use Twitter, so you don't know this, but for some reason, whenever... I swear I'm not making this up. Whenever someone is being canceled on Twitter, K-pop fans, like, unironically, tweet completely unrelated K-pop dance videos and say, maybe they would be cancelled if they just stand insert K-pop artist here. This is a real thing they do. I don't know why. I've seen it firsthand. It's a thing they do.
I love these moments where we go off tangent. This is great.
What?
I don't know.
It's like, okay, wow.
They even did it to Osama bin Laden. I'm not kidding. Osama bin Laden was being cancelled.
Wait, what?
There's a hashtag going on, Osama is over party. I think it started as a joke. But people, like, took it seriously. And K-pop fans were unironically going, maybe Osama wouldn't have been cancelled if they stamped this person. And...
Oh my god.
Like, are they just, like, automated bots that look for hashtags to attach their K-popness to?
Like, that whole thing has to be a farce, right?
Okay, the K-pop fan, that thing's real. That's a real thing that happens.
Oh my god.
The Osama bin Laden thing, that's probably a joke. That was...
Yeah, I hope so. I mean...
Someone just now...
I guess it's more funny if it's not a joke and so legitimately did it.
Someone just now found out what he did and decided it's time to cancel him.
Osama been cancelled.
Yeah, you tried. Jeez, anyway. Come on, guys.
This is why you guys should use Twitter, because you learn stuff like this.
I like how Jake is trying to keep us on the game.
No, we're talking about K-pop.
We're talking about Twitter cancel culture.
Yes. This is what the audience wants, Jacob.
I know.
Although I wouldn't know that because we don't have much fun audio.
It's not even like
It's okay.
it's not even exclusive to cancel culture either. I mean, they do it a lot with cancellation hashtags, but like, if there's a hashtag that's trending at all, they'll attach it to K-pop because I don't know.
Wow.
Anyway.
Thanks, Brendan.
I think I saw someone do that when Thousand Year Door was trending because of Arlo.
Oh.
They just do it more with cancel stuff. Anyway, Donkey Kong.
Yeah, thank you for going through this.
Back into the caves you
I
go.
know. Alright, again, the seal can freeze the oceans. You can cool the hot seas.
How does he do that?
The
He
seal.
just like sneezes and the entire ocean freezes.
That's gonna be really inconvenient. Like, Resident trying to drink his glass of water.
Alright guys,
And just like accidentally breathing on it.
guys, we fixed global warming.
Well, the only problem is that he has to do it like over and over again because it defreezes like every 5 seconds.
For a minute, I thought the game glitched and you weren't able to get him.
No. No. That was a quick end guard. Okay.
Poor Randy. Not Randy.
See, I don't understand about this game. It's like sometimes it'll give you an animal buddy and like literally not even like a few screens over and you have to get rid of it.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I did skip that one part of the level, like that section, so
What?
there might have been something else there.
I like the way these guys walk.
I don't think that little strut.
Yeah.
Their self-confidence is through the roof.
Yeah. Honestly, it makes me want to hire them. I'm not even like, you know, I'm not even hosting a job interview. But I want to hire them for something.
For something.
For something.
I don't know.
We will create a job listing.
I don't know, an assassination, I guess.
By the way, how are the
Jeez.
bees surviving in this cold?
How or what?
So how are the bees surviving in this cold?
Oh.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes?
Yes.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't know. It's gone, Jacob.
Okay,
It's gone.
this level.
You
This
know,
level's
I'm surprised
fun.
I didn't point this out, but like, you see how Dixie's climbing there? That's a reference to Donkey Kong Jr., and it's so subtle, I love it.
Yeah.
I don't even like that game, but like, that's a nice thing to reference.
That's like, I don't know. I like Donkey Kong, but Donkey Kong Jr. is like the most like, DK.
I just don't like the arcade Donkey Kong games. I mean, I respect them, but like, I just don't like them as games. I don't like the controls, and I don't like how Mario dies from like 1 foot of fall damage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I really enjoyed the original Donkey Kong arcade, and I do enjoy Donkey Kong 3, the arcade. But like Donkey Kong Jr. is just,
Really, I always hear people
Believe
like
me.
think Donkey Kong Jr. is good, but the third one isn't.
Oh,
Believe
no,
me,
dude.
you
I
will
love the
see
third
my
one.
you will see my dis.
I actually haven't played the third one ever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I just haven't really been that interested. I only played I only played Junior because I was part of one of the Ambassador 3DS games. But after I played the
Right.
original arcade game, I just went, oh, okay.
Ooh, that was close. No, the third one's great though, 'cause it's part platformer, part shooter.
Yeah, I know what it is. I just haven't
Yeah.
played it.
I was gonna say third game was fun, but you'll see my true distaste for the first Donkey Kong arcade game when we get to DK64.
It's not that hard,
certain
Dylan.
collectibles, right?
Apparently, Dylan spent like his entire childhood stuck at that.
Yeah, that's a true story, by the way. I was so close to beating that game for the longest time, but that was the one part of the game that got me stuck.
It's
was
not
trying
that
to beat
hard.
that Donkey Kong arcade.
I mean, I'm not gonna say it's easy, but
And
it's
yes,
not like...
I know that now as after 100%ing it, like after I grew up, like yeah, it's really not that bad.
Well, like when I met
I just suck at old arcade games.
when I met you in middle school, you were still stuck on that.
Yeah,
Well,
like literally my entire childhood.
were you stuck at Jetpack at all?
That one not as long.
That one's pretty
I
easy.
beat that much. That
Okay.
one's cool. Especially since I figured out that for that jetpack minigame in DK64, if you just grind the first level, you can get the railroad coin from it.
You know what?
It's
You know what I find funny? For years, Nintendo had like no official release or re-release of the original arcade Donkey Kong, except for the version in Donkey Kong 64. So
Really?
like, yeah. So if you wanted to play the original arcade Donkey Kong on the Wii U, you would have to get Donkey Kong 64 and get to that specific point in the game. The only
It's pretty fun.
until the Switch, they only had the NES version re-released. They never re-released the original, unless you count Donkey Kong 64, which is what I'm saying. So like, why?
Right.
And even then, they priced it at $8, and who wants to pay $8 for Donkey Kong?
Don't you have to like get further into the game too to unlock it?
Not that far, but yeah, you do have to play a good bit.
It's in the third world.
You have to play a decent amount of the game.
64.
Oh, these are the ones you talked about.
Yeah, they're the
Was it?
Terminator ones. Yep,
Yeah.
you can grab them, as Jacob showed, but it is possible to lose them entirely.
I got my single
As you get
banana.
that. Yeah, I was gonna say total win on the one banana.
I know, right? I wanted that single one.
Make it sound like currency. Maybe that is the currency.
It's not even food. It's just like I don't even know. It's just a plastic thing.
Well, we went over how the bananas never bruise or go bad in the first game. And my theory back then was they were immortal. But
Immortal bananas.
now that you bring up the idea of plastic banana currency, I kind of like that.
Oh. Yeah, it's just wax fruit.
Oh.
Yeah, this part I don't know why, but there's like the timing of it. It's just I don't know. I die a lot here. Yep.
Also lag again.
Why does a snake scream like that?
I don't know.
It sounds closer to a
Have
cow.
you heard a snake scream?
It sounds closer to a cow. You know, if those were the distressed cow-like noises that they had in Reignited Trilogy, I'd be okay, but no. Instead, they have nothing.
I do like how you can see the toxic waste slowly rising in the background.
Oh, I know, yeah.
Oh, through the windows?
Just
Oh,
the
yeah,
amount of layers.
that's... Oh, I think that's just a foreground. Not foreground,
Oh yeah,
background.
I think it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I
just...
mean, yeah.
Still. It's a nice effect.
It gives the illusion.
I love it. This really this level can be really challenging.
Who voiced the voice clip?
Grant Kirkhope.
Did everything. The FU pods and Banjo-Kazooie and now...
What's the guy's name that does the voices for Banjo? I always forget his name.
I have no idea. I mean, Steve Mails, I think his name is the guy who created Banjo. I don't know if he voices him.
I'll throw it in.
Or
Just Google it.
Dylan is doing the Google.
No, he can't wait.
I'm doing the Google search right now. Yeah, you can't wait.
All right, I mean,
I
I
guess
place
I'll
my
pause the
bets with
video.
Steve Mails.
I mean, you guys can still talk.
No,
No,
we have to be
want to break
silent.
your concentration
Yeah,
there.
Like the most intense,
No, you're totally fine.
the most intense research session.
Yes. Wikipedia.
Gonna check the source, right, Dylan?
I'm sorry, one second. Chris
Oh.
Sutherland. That's his name.
Oh yeah, I know him. Not personally.
Really?
That'd be
You
cool
guys,
though.
you guys met?
Yeah, okay, yeah, we did. Yeah, David Weiss follows me. Did you forget? Like, I know all the rare devs.
Oh, okay. They invited you over?
Oh
Guys
yeah,
had some
yeah.
tea?
Seeing crumpets.
Yeah, Chris Sutherland's been doing a lot of the voice acting for Rare since Killer Instinct.
Yeah.
Because he's the guy who does the Ultra Combo voice.
Yeah, he's one of the more prominent members at Rare.
Yeah. He also did the voices for Banjo-Kazooie. Pretty much the entire voice cast almost for Banjo-Kazooie.
That's cool.
As he did all the noises.
Yes.
You call that voice acting?
They managed to
Voice
save
acting
on
is
space.
extensive.
They managed to save on space in that game too for Banjo-Kazooie just by mixing it in different ways
Yeah.
with the different voices.
Yep. Also, guess who?
Donkey
there he
Kong's the
is.
final boss.
Wow, that was an extremely easy final level.
Oh.
Guys,
Short-lived.
I just noticed the eyes bulge out like in the K-Roll and Banjo Smash trailers.
Yes.
Holy crap, that's an amazing reference. I never got that reference. Thank you, Sakurai.
Alright, this is the last, like, normal level of the game.
There's Sonic.
There is Sonic. He's waiting for you. Wow.
Why would
They
you
got
want to
the
live in
rights
a
to Sonic for this game?
Why would you want to live in a TNT barrel?
I don't know.
That's a good question. You know what's funny is those enemies in DK64, they shout "uh-oh" when they're about to explode. It's great.
I like that.
It's great.
It's like they know.
I love when they add like little personality traits to enemies, like in Spyro.
Dude, that whole game is filled with personality. That's why, like, I want to show you guys. It's good.
Well, like charm like that isn't gonna save a game though.
I know. But
Anyway, as I was
Also,
gonna, as
right
I,
there, that level design there.
As I was gonna bring up, I love how the wizards in Spyro 1, when you get close to them, they run around in circles screaming because they can't do anything. I just want to bring that up because it's like my favorite example of enemies doing something.
Dixie, what are you doing?
How is she doing?
That was weird. She was like in
Yeah.
the holding pose,
Yeah,
but like
her
that
sprite,
was weird.
Her sprite was frozen. It was like she was keyframing everywhere. What? She's still doing it.
I know she's it's all over. Two Sonics?
One's modern, one's classic.
Wow, this is really ahead of its time, huh?
Yeah, they predicted the Dreamcast.
wow. Just the way you're platforming right now, Jago, is just kind of like you just stop caring. You just stop.
See
I
why?
stopped caring.
Do people see why I'm bad at this game?
Also,
Like
this race.
Daredevil, like that whole last section.
Okay, yeah. No, okay, so this is like a race you have to do with this bird, and if
should-
he beats you, you die. So hopefully you win.
You should have put Mario Kart music over this.
Yeah, I should.
I mean, like, okay, you know what? No, don't cover up David Wise.
I was gonna say, I don't want to like steal the spotlight or anything.
Yeah. David Wise is worth giving up that reference.
Alright, I was being dumb here, by the way. I went off course. This is me realizing that I probably
You just
like,
really wanted the banana
goofed
coin.
up.
It's okay.
Yeah, because I don't know, it gets confusing after a while. Like,
Yeah, I don't think this is very well designed.
They could
I mean,
have.
It's just
to
a
be
bunch
fair,
of brambles.
the bananas did lead me there. Like you'll see right there. It's like I was just being dumb.
Do you still make it?
No, I don't think so.
Oh,
I still don't really like the way that's designed.
you're not an epic. Whoa! I was just about to say you're not an epic gamer, but never mind. That was cool.
Yeah, I don't make it. Even though I did have some cool moves there.
I love how he just dies out of nowhere. It's like a brain
It has like a
aneurysm.
heart attack.
I know, he just stops mid-fight and just lets himself fall. It's like, no!
Also, again, me being dumb, and I'm like, oh, wait, bananas, that's probably a good thing.
Maybe.
Oh, you should follow the path.
I can't blame them though, because like, you're a bird, like, what do bananas have to do? Yeah, this race could be tough.
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah.
Hey!
I got the finish lines, bananas.
No, get the banana. Oh.
Oh, I did get the banana.
No, you didn't. You the finish line.
Oh, at that point I didn't really care. I have like 33 lives.
Yeah, but look, you're at 92 bananas at the end.
I,
Just got 8 more. Could have gotten 8 more.
Brendan. Also, 38 banana coins.
I only get passionate about important things.
I can see.
Time to face against the big boss himself.
I love, like, passionately debating about stupid things. Like, remember that one time when I was, like, really positive that the chicken came before the egg? And, like, I got in a heated debate just because I thought it was funny.
We discussed the very important things, and like,
Yes.
as you can
Very
tell,
important.
things that are very relevant.
Hey, it's that character in Smash that's annoying to fight.
I know, right?
Oh, I see.
He is annoying to fight.
You know, it would have been cool if like his alts were the costumes.
No, that wouldn't really work considering one of his attacks is throwing the crown.
Well, you could have done the pirate cap.
That wouldn't have really worked as well, though.
Oh,
Then
I
again,
mean, yeah, it wouldn't make sense, but it would just be aesthetic.
but then again, the Koopalings become Shadow Mario, and that maybe doesn't make sense either. So maybe you have a point.
Also, man, he has a lot of ammunition.
I miss the Unfunyuns.
It's okay. Also, I like how there's a Super Nintendo controller kind of stuck in the back.
There is.
Wait. What did Brendan say?
I miss the Unfunyuns.
No, nothing, nothing to see.
Yeah.
So, in Japan and Europe, the buttons were colored differently on the Super Nintendo controller. especially considering this is a European game. Did they change that for those releases?
That is a good question. I don't have the answer.
I would imagine they did, because it'd be weird if Rare made that controller, like, specifically the American one when they're British.
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, I don't know.
You do not know these things, Jacob.
I don't know. Also, who's flying this thing?
Also, how is that possible with big metal balls looking?
It's like a baseball, like a curveball, with a spin on the ball, and then, it spins.
No, I'm sorry. I think physics would like a word with you. Physics.
No, Jacob's. He's the one that plays baseball here. He knows what he's talking about.
I know these things.
Yeah. Oh, you're too pro. You don't need the barrel.
No.
I mean,
It's like that barrel
Diddy
is just
hasn't died
distracting.
yet.
Get out of there. Jeez.
He has gun.
Oh,
he has,
also, he can apparently disappear, which K-roll.
he has fire.
You know, I never realized that in DK64's final battle they actually make a reference to that. That's...
Yeah, but the fact that you can disappear, like, K-roll. Like, why haven't you used this any further?
When he moves across,
Right.
when he moves across the screen, he has fire coming out of his rifle. That's probably not good.
He's wearing a very flammable cloak. I like how he goes all black as well.
Yeah, the covered in soot.
Yeah, it's great. So I guess I should probably explain what those do. I avoid all of them. The purple ones, they mirror your control set, so right is left and left is right. The red ones make you go super fast, and the blue ones make you go super slow.
Little did they know you're playing an emulator, so you could just remap the button inputs for the 5 seconds it's active.
I mean, I guess.
Sounds really annoying, but you can do it.
Yeah. Also, it would suck if you die right here. So you know it's coming.
Isn't that like the desperation attack? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's up to something.
Oh, spazzing. Oh,
By the
also,
way, yeah, I just
like the fuzzy dice.
If they were to ever remake this game, please make it so that when Donkey Kong does that, like the blimp starts like crashing down in the fiery explosion while they're still on it, and don't even address it.
So we never talked Cranky Con ever.
Is that Duke Nukem in the background?
I thought it was like Killer Instinct, because they have the Killer Instinct arcade cabinet in the back.
Wait, that's a Rare game. Did they keep that for the Virtual Console release?
I'm not sure.
I'm assuming so.
Huh.
I mean, they'd have to get rid of that Rareware logo as well.
No, because
Yeah,
the Rare
well, no.
the Rare logo is in the opening of these games, and that's definitely present in the Virtual Console versions. But like Killer Instinct is specifically Microsoft-owned property, and so, I don't know. Whatever. They kept the
Also, like how
Donkey.
it's, the frog from the first game is on display, which I think is kind of creepy. Like not K-Roll, Cranky like killed it or put it in the box.
I'm looking at the head mounted on
Wait,
the wall.
is it sitting it on spikes?
I think it's
Is
grass.
that frog sitting on spikes?
I think it's grass.
I'm looking at the head mounted on the wall with a $3 price tag. Oh, Sonic's shoes.
Oh, I got it at a garage sale. Oh yeah, no hoppers. Yes,
Yeah.
I think that says Hoper though. Only has 1 P.
hoppers or hop.
What is a Hoper?
Hopers? No. Well, I'm not good at spelling, so.
I guess that would make
Sorry.
sense. It says video game heroes, no hopers. So,
Yeah. Oh, and Earthworm Jim's blaster. I forgot about that one.
Yep.
Poor Earthworm Jim.
I know. He would. After this era, he was not treated well.
He did.
wait, are there bodies in the trash can?
Yes.
Cranky, what did you do?
Cranky is a true monster.
Am I the only one that sees like some sort of weird, creepy face behind that trash can? Oh, never mind. It's
Too late.
And then we get the enemy list.
Neek.
Yes.
Seemingly every Rare game does this. I just recorded Banjo-Kazooie for my review channel, and yeah. Speaking of which, I
So
hate.
there's this sword by that toll booth. I wonder if that's a reference to Project Green.
I mean, that's
it's
such.
95.
Also,
I know, it's such a...
it's a sword.
but, yeah.
I mean, if it was Edison, then maybe. I like how the mini Neki has like the stereotypical mom 50s bandana.
Yeah, you're right. Oh, Screech was a better thing.
Also, K-Rool must have been practicing with the kid gloves for a while, because there's a DK, or a Diddy Kong little punching bag there next to the
Yeah,
punching
you're
gloves.
right.
What's a punch a child? And so do
Also,
I.
water enemies just kind of floating by.
Yes. Puffed up. I still like that name. It's stupid.
I'm really digging the forest background where it's like eerie. You know what I mean? It's got the green.
Lockjaw, he's named after one of the best songs in the game.
Yeah, you're right. Snapjaw.
You don't have a saga, get out of here.
Throats. Clomp. I mean, yeah, that's pretty accurate.
I relate to him.
Yeah.
Clinger.
I live everywhere too, just like him.
You have a peg leg when you walk around.
Well, I walk like I do.
Tumbling.
No, I relate to him. That's how I want to walk.
Oh.
You just want to jump everywhere?
Yeah. Probably be murdering both my feet and legs, but yeah.
Or live inside a barrel.
That is a massive oil drum! Look at that!
It is.
That is so much bigger than even the bridge. Is that the demonic oil drum for the first game?
It might be.
Oh,
Well, that one, no, that one we blew up though.
It's just
Don't
dead
even
now.
pay attention to the character parade anymore.
Whoa!
It's just the
He's like
background.
Spiral Reignited Trilogy 60 FPS-ing across the screen. Of course I think of that. Context, the Norks slide around if you play that game in 60 FPS for some reason. Anyway.
A cackle, wasn't it?
Because he cackles.
Really?
Yeah, just, you know, did you know?
Yeah. What a revelation.
Come on, did you know gaming?
Crow.
I hate that name because it's just like the normal animal name except you swap a letter.
Yeah. Or this one is just straight up the other guy, but it's gray.
That's not a great character design.
Wow.
He's like, hey,
Oh yeah, you're right.
don't mind
Flames
me.
did come out of his
How are you
gun.
doing?
Jeez.
Cheryl's like, don't mind me, buddy. I'm just going through.
Of course, Rambi and Guard.
And Guard, how are you alive?
He's not.
Oh, don't mind me.
He's stuffed.
Oh, Brendan, no. Stuffed.
It's a taxidermy.
Their animal buddies.
Hey, why else wasn't he in Tropical Freeze?
Wow.
Come on, bring in Quox.
This has devolved into nothing.
I know.
You say that a lot.
Wow.
Like, why are you surprised at this point? Just accept it.
I mean, I guess you're right. Swanky.
Oh, it's DK all along.
Just Donkey Kong.
His
and
alter ego.
Whoa.
Whoa.
He's so bodacious.
Yeah, imagine being named correctly.
So do they have Heelys in their heels like I
Yeah.
like I theorized?
Just buttered. Just slide across.
We still didn't bring Donkey Kong.
I love how
Oh,
Donkey
yeah.
Kong, yeah. Oh, that's great.
And of course, the star of the show.
Diddy.
You mean the oil drum?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, you're right.
Oil drums conquest.
Scurvy Kong Crew.
Oh yeah, fun fact, this game isn't called Diddy Kong's Quest. It's not called that. It's called Diddy's Conquest. So, get it right, people.
Also,
What?
Chris Sutherland was the head programmer for this.
Yeah, he was a very important guy at Rare. He did a lot of things. Yeah, he's a banjo creator guy, man.
So I guess to wrap things up, what are you guys' final thoughts on the game overall?
Nitro Crash Nitro Kart created this game.
Okay, Dylan.
I guess to be serious for a minute. I don't know. I really like this game, especially the music, as we mentioned.
David
many
Wise.
Yeah,
He's in the credits.
times.
Go on.
Anyway, I really do like playing this game. It's just I'm nowhere near good enough to even finish it. And every time I do try to play this game, as Brendan said, I get disheartened because I lose all my lives, and I'm like 4 levels back, and I don't want to play through it again. And yeah.
Alright, Ditto. Did you like my in-depth
Ditto.
review?
Yes.
Also,
Also,
I
I love
actually,
Day.
I actually do have the Nintendo Power magazine for this game.
I have the War of
Anyway.
the Majora's Mask cover, and
What
Tokyo
are
GameCube is so
your
weird.
thoughts, Jacob?
Mine, obviously I'm gonna be a little bit biased on this, but I absolutely love this game. I think it's one of the best Super Nintendo games ever made.
I was hoping you would say I hate it.
No, I can't even joke that. Also, Miyamoto. Gotta give credit to him.
Shiggy.
But yeah, I was just thinking about the other day, because I have the Nintendo Power magazine, which my aunt bought during the 90s, and the game cartridge I have is the one that my parents grew up with, and we recently got that Super Nintendo that was theirs. So I have the original game, the original system, and the original magazine all together that they grew up with in the 90s, which is pretty cool. But yeah, overall, I like this game a lot. I think it's the best out of the 3 games. I think it just has the best theming, character balancing with gameplay and enemies. So, yeah. I guess this is the end of the normal game, but we'll have one more episode after this that goes over the Lost World, which that will be a treat. Yes.
What?
Oh, I can't forget.
What?
You know,
I forgot
it's
about
oddly
this.
nostalgic for me.
What?
That's weird.
Alright, after that banana slammer, I guess this is it.
Time to go have a banana
I
slammer.
shower you in coconut cream
Time to go have a
pies.
banana slammer in the Lost World.
Later, guys.
Bye.
I hope you have a banana slammer day, alright?
Alright, I shower my audience in coconut cream pies.